What's up? What's up? We are back again, and I'm
Yes.
on Earth.
Yeah.
Finally,
As promised.
no more space.
Yes.
So that shows that now we are going to be on Earth and
Yeah.
going to talk about the movies that are more from here, not from there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's great. So guys, today we are going through 8 Mile to the trailer park,
Mhm.
where we're gonna meet leaders of the free world. We're gonna meet B Rabbit, and
Yeah.
we're gonna see how the battle goes.
We
So
we
yeah, guys.
yeah. We
Today we are
we
talking about the movie called 8 Mile
yes.
by Eminem itself.
We traveled 8 mile to 8 mile.
To 8 Mile, to 8 Mile, to
Yes.
the shelter, actually, to the shelter.
Yes, yes.
And and yeah, so I watched this movie in 2014, and when I watched this movie for the very first time, I thought that it looks very real. How everybody was acting in this movie, how the whole scenario was happening, and the situations that were keep on happening with B Rabbit. It made me realize that did these guys actually put the camera somewhere and then just start shooting randomly?
Yeah, yeah.
Because Eminem himself acted in this movie
Mhm.
as B Rabbit.
Yeah.
So,
We
so
we we'll, we'll
watching,
talk about the acting later.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just starting from the experience part of mine, how how I encountered this movie.
Mhm.
So, uh, when I watched this movie, it seemed very real to me. I was
Yeah.
like, this is what you call a true story, where you can actually feel that, yeah, how real it was. And the scenarios B Rabbit, guys, means Eminem was facing at that particular time. It was 1995 when he was 23 years old. And yeah, man, it was hell of a battle. Although he was also a kind of douche sometimes,
Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah, I
That's
wouldn't mind that.
that's actually Slim Shady personality, so we wouldn't like deny that. So Uh, so this little slightly different take for 8 Mile. Uh, I knew there was a movie called 8 Mile from Eminem's side, like uh, film on Eminem's life. Uh, I knew this films existed, but I never saw it or never tried to talk about it. But here for this podcast, like I happened to see it, and I must say that I didn't get bored because obviously Eminem was there. Although I'm not a, like what do you say, active listener to his songs, but I I have a pretty good knowledge about his discography. So yeah, man, like he freestyles so good, and he the I mean, like the ops what he had, he destroyed them with words, and all his ops were always like into fighting, into smashing him, but he just used his mouth and destroyed the hell out of them, and that's what like. And if you talk about the acting part, Eminem, we agree that Eminem is not an actor, but he played really good role in this. And if Eminem was not Eminem and some random dude would play this, uh, easily he could earn, easily he could get like awards because I don't know, like usually performers, artists, they don't act well. I mean, obviously they're not actors, but in this case, Eminem was true to his role, or maybe he was just playing himself. So I didn't find anything off. It was just pure Eminem and Eminem's part.
So that was it, because he was just telling the viewers how his journey was.
Hmm.
And at that time, in 1995, Dr. Dre and these guys were the elitist in the rapping
Hmm.
field, and nobody could expect from a white guy who lives uh, in the hood
Yeah, yeah,
to come out, right? And like that. And Future, who was his best friend in this movie, B Rabbits,
yeah, yeah.
he always trusted he always trusted him. He knew that he could do it. And obviously, when we first time on screen saw him rapping in the parking area on the, because this story is actually 7 day story from Friday to next
Yeah,
Friday,
yeah,
because Fridays there the battles are happening. So next Saturday probably they went to some the first Saturday they went to some parking area, and where he starts raps for the very first time
yeah,
when they
yeah,
were, and these leaders of the free word comes and say, and MC Bob says that fuck the free word, scream on their face.
yeah, yeah,
MC Bob was a character, MC Bob and B Rabbit always respected MC Bob, even though
uh,
MC Bob was so dumb.
yeah,
Means smoking all the time, and I want, and he shot himself. Means what bad can happen more than that? He
yeah,
was always high, but yeah, the kind of scenario, and one more, there was one more time when B Rabbit's mom gave him the car,
mm-hmm.
right? Delta, that was 1924 Delta, I guess almost
Mm-hmm.
50 years old car at
Yeah,
that, but in 1995. And he started singing about the car.
yeah, yeah, correct.
Mama, I came home
I
to
came
you,
home to you.
something
Yeah,
like
correct,
that.
correct.
Yeah. And
It was
yeah,
actually
whatever.
amazing to hear.
It was great how Future and him started singing
Yeah,
and randomly, it's a talent,
yeah,
nobody can rap like these
yeah.
people like that.
So, like I usually I follow like Eminem's journey and all. I've seen like few of his interviews where he tells about his life. He even dissed his mom. He even dissed his own kids. Like recently there's an album, Eminem's album came out, Death of Slim Shady, where he dissed his own daughter. And he like if you look at the older videos of Eminem, he portrayed his mom as an evil mom. So uh, in a few of his interviews, he told that how fucked up life was his, and how horrible her mom was. So it kind of showed that the same thing was portrayed in movie. So I kind of knew that part, and yeah, I mean, like I feel bad for that daughter, like smaller kid. She's gonna have a hell lot of trauma, man.
but still, still apart from everything, B Rabbit
Yeah,
never like backs down.
yeah,
He backed down for the very first time when obviously he went away from the battle because he was not ready. But he is like always upfront. No, I don't
yeah,
want
yeah,
that. I want this. I don't want that. I want this. And he was always ready to fight for it. I started listening Eminem in 2015
Hmm.
after watching 8 Mile only. I
Okay.
always knew that Eminem was a guy who raps so good, but I started listening to him in 2015, and obviously Rap God was the song that people used to say
Yeah,
that
yeah.
it was the song that he sang. And I actually memorized that song, and when I started memorizing and singing that, my throat started aching because how I was memorizing it, I was actually trying to get the pace that he was having. So obviously I was not reaching that pace. It's just, if when I was trying it the throat was,
Hmm.
I used to sing like 45 minutes continuously to memorize that verse in order to get his pace. And throat is almost off. And I was like, how these guys are doing it? You
Yeah.
know, it
So,
was it,
can
it was
we
so much
have a
stress.
rap from your side?
It was 9 years back, dude. I don't even remember the lyrics, but
Okay.
the first verse
Hmm.
that he sings, like, "Look, I'm going too easy on you,"
Ha ha ha.
something like that. He says, "I have this feeling," and yeah, something like that. I don't remember the lyrics, but it was great. And then I kept on following him, not like a fan, but
Hmm.
yeah, oh, if someone, because uh, it became not so much often for
Hmm.
him to release albums,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So in 2018, when his Venom song came,
Mm-hmm.
right? Uh, Kamikaze album came, and in
Mm.
2020 when Godzilla album, I guess in
Uh,
2020
no,
came.
no, Godzilla is not album. It was part of an album song.
Okay, okay. I
Yeah,
guess the song is
yeah.
Godzilla, right?
Song name is Godzilla.
So yeah, yeah. Song. So in that he sings so
Yeah,
fast, and
yeah,
it was even the verse is bigger than the
yeah,
rap god. So what Eminem did after coming to this music industry, he actually changed the way it was.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
It obviously first a white boy came up front and started rapping, and he was just bursting the balls of everybody.
Yeah,
Still I think uh, Eminem can do freestyling the best way
yeah,
possible, because I guess because he made himself from scratch only in the in his whole life, means till the time he became uh, a famous personality. Till that time people used to like don't respect him the kind of life he had in 8 Mile, right?
yeah, yeah,
So yeah, man, he was always ready, always writing. You remember even in the
yeah,
bus
yeah,
and
yeah.
everywhere he's. So it was, yeah, man, it
Yeah.
was great.
So I'll just add one more thing from what you said. Uh, like you said, Eminem is always into rapping. So like a few years back, I saw an interview where 50 Cent, which happened to Eminem's friend. 50 Cent, Dr. Dre, Eminem, they're just like close buddies. So 50 Cent, he was interviewing and he said he just stole this words. I don't know he this what he meant, that rapping has always been black artists, black people's game, but there's a white guy who does it better than us. So so then I was like, oh damn, dude. And I don't know, the same interview or some other interview, the same 50 Cent, he told, some lady asked like, uh, why do you follow Eminem on Instagram while he doesn't follow you back? Then he just gave him he just gave him gave a reply. He doesn't follow me, no problem, but I text him personally. So I think I we lost you. Yeah, you're back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's what, like, he told that, yeah, no problem. He doesn't follow me on Instagram. That's fine. I follow him because I want to make sure I want to be updated what's going on in his life. So I mean, like, 50 Cent is the guy who's the industry guy who respects and who looks up to Eminem. Although 50 Cent is black and Eminem is white, but here there is no racism going on. It's always been brotherly feeling, and they've done pretty crazy collaborations. If you look through Eminem X, 50 Cent, and Dr. Dre has always been like Nick Fury of the rapping scene. So yeah, they make good
And
combo.
even in 2022, they performed in NFL,
Yeah.
Eminem, Dr.
That
Dre,
that that
and
that was so
Snoop
classic.
Dogg.
Yeah,
That was dope.
that was so classic.
Even Weekend was also there
Yes,
with
yes,
I guess
yes.
Doja Cat, because he performed the year back,
Yes,
and
yes,
obviously
yes.
you
Yeah.
would know only, right? So I'm just telling.
Yeah.
So yeah, and Eminem's collaboration with Rihanna,
Yeah.
great. Eminem's collaboration with Rihanna
Eminem's
was
collab with Weekend.
well,
Yeah.
yeah, well.
Eminem collabed with Weekend as well. Uh, in the Hills remix. So even that is fire. Yes.
So, yeah, because these kind of collaboration in 10 years back, people used to look up to these collaboration, just like the collaborations these guys made, the songs these guys made. And there were some songs which were elite, just like Afraid of
Mm-hmm.
Eminem, and Monster with Rihanna. And with Dr. Dre, there is one more song, I'm not recalling that. But yeah, the songs that these guys made were very into the
Yeah.
life,
Yeah.
and these guys are rapping, and how frustrated, and guts over fear. that with Sia, that is
Yeah.
elitist. Means guts over fear is, is like Eminem is like two opposite elements are meeting and making the best out of it. Because Sia was giving a very calm vibe in the song, but on the other
Yeah.
end, Eminem is creating a rage inside you. And and in this movie, we see how Ali in real life we can see that Eminem is a crazy rapper. But
Hmm.
when we look in the 8 Mile, how fucked up he was.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
could have given up on this. And what would happen if he would have not gone to that sh- rap battle
Hmm.
on that day,
Yeah.
right? He defeated,
Actually,
into
yeah.
2019. In
Hmm.
2019, I watched this movie again after 5 years. So I started reading about who were these guys actually,
Hmm.
leaders of the free world, who were they, and they were. It was like a place where they were owning that
Hmm.
that
Yeah.
like we are the guys who can. And even you can see that
Yeah.
Lickety guy, who was the first rapper
Yeah. Yeah.
who went against Eminem. That me and Papa Dog
Yeah.
can rap anybody you want. So,
Yeah.
and he break all that. He didn't had any group, that he was
Yeah.
alone and tell these people something
So,
they don't know about me,
so,
and he
so
just passed the mic.
usually,
Yeah.
yeah. So usually they do this East Coast rappers, West Coast rappers, blood group, crib group. So this is how they divide themselves into into these categories. We won't go into the depth of this what categories they belong to, but for me, Eminem. So first time, so Eminem, I was introduced to Eminem like from the song Rap God, because I remember when Rap God dropped. Back then in India, we didn't have good internet, all thanks to Geo. Uh, so uh, when Rap God when Rap God dropped, like I didn't know that there was a guy called Eminem, and some random dude in my class, my school, I don't remember. He just told, bro, there's a rap guy who raps faster. Like he's he he's like he's beaten the Guinness World Record of fasting it in rapping it fast. So I was like, oh, how can someone do that? Like, so somehow I just found this video or clip or song in internet, and I heard it. I was like, oh shit, man, I don't understand anything, but the flow is good, the beat is good, and the guy what is saying, it goes very fast, and it sounds cool as a primary school kid. So so that's how I got introduced to Eminem. But a few years later, I kind of stopped listening to Eminem because I've been influenced in other things. Like I've been into other music, my school, my boards. So I got like distracted from all this. So again, when I heard like getting into the zone of Eminem's, uh, I kind of started liking Eminem in between. But then I kind of started like not hating, but I kind of got distracted from his craft because I remember like I saw a video of his where he disses Michael Jackson. So so in a video we see that like he mimicries Michael Jackson in worst way possible, because there was some incident in Michael Jackson's live performance where unfortunately his hair gets on fire, so he loses his hair, he transplants. So Eminem mocks Michael Jackson for this, but Michael Jackson didn't respond to him. But uh, so so in this case, I would say Michael Jackson played it very cool and amazing by getting his song rights, by buying the whole company itself. So whenever Eminem performs live shows, he does live shows. So all the royalties goes to Michael Jackson's account. So, but after a few years, obviously the contract was gone, so they're free now. But that's the moment where I kind of felt Eminem went too far for trolling Michael Jackson, because obviously I have respect to Michael Jackson because he's legend, and I feel no one comes close to him, not at least right now. So. There I kind of felt he's going too much. But then he started releasing good songs. Then I just got back into the zone, and now he releases this new album. So it was pretty amazing to hear that Slim Shady persona in 2024. So it was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His songs and his way of
yeah,
performing in his even his videos, it was
yeah,
like
yeah,
breaking everything, every rule and regulation, just like he is not giving shit about anybody,
yeah,
but following the way he's going to follow, because it's not like he was following somebody's path. He
yeah,
was the one who was making the path, and then people got inspired from him, and
yeah.
people started looking up to him. The people who used to look up to, for somebody else.
Hmm.
So- and and defining the rap, in this movie, I remember the cinematographer of this movie.
Hmm.
He also was the part of the project called Bebel. Bebel movie came
Ah,
in
yes, yes, yes,
2006. You
yes.
must have heard
Yeah,
about
yeah.
this movie, right? So at that time I got to know about the cinematographer, and then I saw the behind the scenes video and all. So when you watch this movie, you see so much reality in it. How the visuals are. You
Hmm.
are not going to say, okay, the light is looking something superb. It is
Yeah, yeah,
looking how it the way it should be looking.
yeah, yeah,
Means you cannot go anywhere in this. And the direction was also fine, but more of a journey. We'll talk about the kind of people he was going,
yeah,
and the best part was when he found out about Papa Dog's real name,
yeah,
Clarence, and he went to
yeah,
Westbrook, and
yeah,
and that was, you know uh, he could have said anything at that particular time, or he could have said those things in a talk, but he kept
yeah,
it
yeah,
and then used it in the rap. This guy's no motherfucking MC,
yeah.
and and
Okay, okay.
uh,
So
yeah,
I have like the best part of the whole movie, at least for me, is the end battle scene where Eminem,
everybody has. That's the
yeah,
favorite part of everybody, man.
Eminem was like, bro, I'm gonna give you all my information. What the hell you gonna do to me? So he just told everything about him. He told that his new girlfriend got fucked with someone like his ops,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
not ops,
Mhm.
his own people, and his mother was whatever, like his personal things.
Living in a trailer
Yeah, yeah.
with my mom,
He just
something like that.
he just like he just told everything about him, and the guy, he didn't have anything to say. He's like, okay, what do I even say? So, and the look what Eminem had there, he was like, you cannot come close to me, at least for now, because I've told everything about me. What the hell you gonna what the hell you gonna tell? Like, so he didn't even utter a word. He was so nervous and he just back off. That was so crazy and goat move, dude.
I loved when, the second guy he was rapping, he
Hmm.
said like, because these guys actually repeating what was already said about him. So
Hmm.
he said like, didn't you listen to the last round, meathead? You're saying the same shit he said. So like Lickety was like, I'm gonna fuck you up."
Yeah.
So, and for even for the first round, when he was roasting Lickety, he said like there was a particular sequence where he was rapping like he was a robot, and
Hmm.
everybody went crazy like how he
Yeah,
is
yeah.
singing like that. And for the
He usually does
I still
this.
remember that I yeah, in his songs we can see that. And in the last verse he said like, uh, don't ever try to judge me, dude. You don't know what the fuck I've been through.
Hmm.
That was the line he start from that particular line he start roasting this
Hmm.
Papa Dog, and he just, Papa Dog, that was a mistake that Papa Dog did, that he gave him the first chance
Yes, yes, yes.
let this bitch go first,
Yeah, yeah.
and future
If you
was
just
like,
like,
oh,
oh, he's in anger
not a
now.
hostility, yeah.
Man.
Let's That was crazy, man. Every single time when I watch this movie, that particular sequence, I just go mad. Like
Yeah,
how greatly he's uh, like Snoop Dogg got the new boob job and whatever he was saying,
Yeah, yeah. Tank top.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was crazy, every and he was not stopping, it's like,
yeah.
it happens sometimes. So
I feel like he had few things in his mind. He kept it for a long time in his mind. Like he had inside him, but suddenly when he bursted out, he told everything like possible, everything possible what he could say. He just busted out there and he really killed that performance. And yeah, those
when he said
people.
like this
Hmm.
this guy is no motherfucker MC, I know everything what he got to say against me. I am white.
Yeah.
I live with my mom in a trailer. My future, my friend future is Uncle Tom. MC Bob just shot himself in the like
Yeah.
whatever. Like he just said everything. Fuck the beat. I got
Acapella.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And then fuck the Papa Dog. Fuck everybody. He was just bursting out at
Yes,
that
yes,
time. He
yes,
was not
yes.
singing. So it was sometimes you just need that spark when that
Hmm.
one moment where you need to just step up, and
Yeah, yeah.
after that you know that nobody can beat you. You just know that
True, true,
nobody
true.
can beat you. So it takes time. It usually happens when you start performing. I remember when I was in college in 2017, so that was my first year, and I had to perform. I had a dance performance.
Hmm.
So everybody, I only had 2 nights to prepare all that, and I
Hmm.
didn't know what I had to do at that particular time. So I remember my song was not even playing. I had to give
Okay.
them my cell phone and they need to put aux to play that song. I was like, what is happening? I'm
Hmm.
already nervous. But after the beat started and you start performing, that was the first step you need to take. And then after that,
Hmm.
everybody was like cheering, cheering, just like happening in 8 Mile.
I think I've seen this video where you somersault flip.
Uh, yeah, I guess you might
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
But I'm just saying that yeah, the point is the feeling that you just need to step up for the very first time,
Yes, yes, yes.
and and I guess thank God he didn't start rapping for the very first time when he went to shelter,
Hmm.
because I guess he needed that 1 week to keep his shit together, right? So
Yeah.
that and he said like this guy fuck my girl, but I'm still standing here saying fuck the free word. So it
He
was crazy, man.
he had that Slim Shady personality with him, and that's how he carried the whole movie. And he was pretty wild. Even though if you look at his old videos, what character he portrayed in the movie, that same character he played in his previous videos. That same energy, the same uh, cold, cold-hearted guy. So in a way, it was just extended video presented in a form of movie. So I felt that.
Nice, nice. Yeah, we can actually say that it is a great observation. Uh, and in the whole movie, in the whole story, he was always wanted to be a person not to rely on anybody,
Hmm.
and he was seeing with being living with his mother
Hmm.
that he didn't want to tell anybody.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Obviously, you remember when and that girl and that guy who was supposed to give him some deals,
Hmm.
they came to his home when he got frustrated about it.
Hmm.
So it's like his personality was always like I don't want anybody's favor. That's why he started arguing with Future
Yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah,
basement.
yeah,
Like I don't want anything to do for me or something like that.
yeah,
But but he knew that you need people, right?
yeah,
Future
yeah,
always knew that he could do something, but
yeah,
obviously Slim Shady made his line that
yeah.
at the last sequence when Future asked him, let's do battles together,
Hmm.
organize them, right? And he said like, I guess I'm going to do my own thing, and then this lose yourself
Yeah,
started.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That was when lose yourself started. It's like yeah, I'm going to be here for a while, but I guess I'm
hmm,
gonna be great. He
yeah.
knew it, he knew it.
Indeed, "Lose Yourself" was amazing song. Like uh, when I was watching the movie, I saw the subtitles called. melancholy piano music playing. So there, I never saw this movie before. Okay, I just knew this movie only from the song "Lose Yourself." I used to listen "Lose Yourself" like few years from now, but I knew few lines of "Lose Yourself," but I never tried to watch this movie. I was like, usually for me is like I listen to rap songs, but I avoid watching the music videos because uh, I think rap music as an audio piece, it's more good to hear and feel it. But when that audio gets a music video, especially the rap scene, the rap parts, they literally destroy it. So I usually prefer watching, hearing rap songs rather than watching videos as well. So that's the reason I've been avoiding this whole thing. But now the perspective has changed, at least for Eminem's point of view. From Eminem's movie, yeah. So obviously, this actually, if I add one more thing, I have I have seen a lot of rap battles in my place. Like I've been part of it. I mean, like I didn't rap it, but as an audience, I watched it. So usually, what energy this rap artist perform? I mean, they keep it. Uh, because usually, see, when usually like rap people they go there, they already have ego. Like they have a lot of ego with them. They're like, I'm gonna destroy you with my words. Some the in this movie they didn't show any violence. Like if you look at if you come to the real life, there if some person who disses him on the stage, the next moment he gets killed. So they didn't show any violence over here, but they kept it very PG-13. But I've seen like so many rap battles. I mean, like from outside, that it gets to a point where the person is threatened to kill or gets killed after some battles. So it's pretty dark, and yeah, they kept it PG-13, so it's all safe.
So for that particular part means if somebody is defeating you in rap battle,
Yeah,
obviously that part was not there killing them. But yeah, obviously what MC Bob did,
yeah,
right? He shot his dickhead and then there was a little bit of fight sequence
yeah,
was
yeah,
there, obviously, right? When B Rabbit got they beat the shit out of him because
yeah,
he beat that guy because he was fucking his girl or whatever.
yeah,
So so there was this part, yeah, but obviously it was not there that if somebody is defeating you in the rap battle, you are fucking them up afterwards
yeah.
because how Eminem defeated these guys was
Through
he
words.
actually took everything
Yeah,
from them. There no
yeah.
clothes remained on their body and they
No
just
tank
need to
tops
go
were
out.
left.
And and I remember Papa Dog saying, "Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's get the fuck out of here." Obviously, dude, you're gonna get the
Usually
fuck
this
out of
this
here.
happens. These scenes happens there. So yeah, they portrayed this whole scenario as real as possible, and they had few limitations which they didn't show what usually happens in real life. But overall, I feel uh, I don't think this.
You
Yeah,
remember when their B Rabbit used to work was working that company where they used to make those
metals.
car parts.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, right. So these guys came out uh, for having something, right?
yeah.
And then some women started rapping about like how shitty the job is,
Ah,
right?
yes, 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 yes,
And
yes,
then there's this one guy came along. What the fuck are you talking about? Just get
yes,
the
yes, yes.
shop. And just B Rabbit comes. All right, folks, enough with the gay jokes. Hey, look.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It was like, look at his goddamn boots. It's like whatever. It is getting old and whatever. How he was roasting him. It was so funny. Like you are the rapper who never made it. Right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Usually, yeah,
actually,
yeah, yeah,
it
yeah,
was great.
yeah.
It was
So,
crazy, man.
so
And then he
usually, yeah.
got the sex after that. But yeah,
Let's not go there today, at least. Like, I'm not.
No,
Yeah,
just saying what happened, how it happened. I'm not saying,
yeah.
but yeah.
Today we're just gonna ignore Alex. So,
I'm talking about what happened with the rabbit. I'm not even talking about
yeah,
Alex. What she
yeah.
did. She was a bitch.
So usually it's fun to witness rap battles because some people they go very deep down to other person, and they don't show sympathy to them. They just go and kill them with words. But nowadays things have slowed down and pretty much PG down. So we don't see that uh, what do you say, hefty tough rap battles now. It's all like controlled. Back then it was too dangerous. Like if you just mess with some guy, it leads you to kill. They might kill you, or you might get into some trouble. But now it's all like peace, at least for now. It's so yeah, it's pretty dangerous.
So right now, what from about where you are talking about? It's just like what is happening in India, what is happening all over in the
So
world.
yeah, all over the world. So there are few rappers who got killed like 2 3 years back. So they were really good rappers. So they were just starting their career, but getting involved in all these fights and getting involved into gang shit, they they lose their life. And still till date, few fans they kind of regret that these people were so good rappers, but still they kind of they got shot, they got killed in just silly things. So I mean, like, I would say, I know this rap thing is an ego game. Like, you have to be better than the opponent. So, but sometimes, in my opinion, I think rap battles should be kept into the battle zone itself. You don't have to get out of the zone and get into real fights, because because obviously for you, for the opponent, uh, the person is as an enemy for you, because but for the fans, for the entire community, he's an emerging artist. So I remember, like, Pop Smoke died few years back because he just revealed his location, and he just got killed. And yeah, I mean, like, there are few other rappers, but it happens every year. Like, so that's what it's really
Okay.
messed up.
So so there is one more thing I want to discuss,
Yeah.
that if we have watched 8 Mile, and I guess 8 Mile have created a benchmark that yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
this is it actually portrays Eminem's life
Mm-hmm.
in a crazy way, in a most realistic way as possible. So in 2019, this movie came, Gully Boy.
Yeah.
Ranveer Singh
Yeah. Yeah.
acted,
Yeah. Yeah.
Alia Bhatt was there, and it was about Divine, right?
No, not
Yeah,
Divine.
it
Uneasy. Gully Boy.
Divine
Gully Boy was
Divine was
no, no, no. Gully Boy was not film on Divine. It was film on Easy.
Nazi. Okay, the
Yeah.
guy who collaborated with Divine in that Gully
Yeah.
Gully song,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So
Okay,
Gully Boy was not Divine's life. It was Nazy's life. So
okay.
yeah.
Divine was there, right?
Yeah,
But in the movie, Divine was
Divine
there.
was portrayed as his friend, but it was not based on Divine's life.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
okay,
this was uh this was life of Nazi. Like,
all right. Because okay,
yeah,
if that's the truth, because I heard that it was about Divine, and
yeah,
that's why Divine in the end of uh, when all these guys were selected and they go to this competition where Divine was actually there.
yeah.
So that time,
No, actually,
told me
actually,
one of my
yeah,
friend told me that he is the guy whose life has been followed in this movie. I was like,
Hmm.
all right. But
Hmm.
if you're saying that it is Maisie's life, so yeah,
Yeah.
might be true.
So actually, Neezy and Divine are good friends. They come up with the same hood. So apparently, this movie was made on Neezy's life, who happened to be Divine's friend as well. So if you see in Gully Boy, MC Share is they portrayed as Divine's they portrayed him as Divine, and Neezy has Ranveer Singh's character. So yeah, so this is how the movie took place.
But when this movie came, I actually liked this
Yeah,
movie
yeah, yeah, it was
because
good.
the rap sequences in this movie are very realistic, and
Yes.
how Siddharth and Ranveer Singh, they both performed MC Sher,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
what was his real name in that?
Siddharth Chaturvedi.
No, no, what Ranveer Singh was performing. I
Uh,
don't remember his name, but yeah, these guys actually well suited for the movie, and
yeah,
so yeah, it actually performed. That movie I actually liked it
yeah,
because it
yeah, yeah,
was, I guess, out of the genre movie, and
yeah,
all the rap battles was very real. Means, I
yeah.
mean, you cannot feel that
They
okay, it
were,
is out of the loop,
yeah,
or even you cannot see Ranveer Singh and can say, oh, he's a star, that's why he's looking good. No, Ranveer Singh performed
yeah, yeah,
accurately, and his supporting character Siddharth was also pretty good,
yeah, yeah.
right?
Hmm.
Right.
I think we
Yeah.
lost you.
So Siddharth was also great, and
Yeah.
Ranveer Singh was also great, and the story of their life was also
Hmm.
going. That thing was also there, and it was not too much Bollywood. I would
Yeah,
say the
yeah.
Gully Boy movie was not too
But
much Bollywood.
but
It was a good thing.
still it had that very much commercial vibe. But I appreciate that Gully Boy, it they had good songs in the album. Like sometimes when I feel in the zone, I go back to their album and I hear all the songs. If you keep the movie side, the songs are pretty amazing and pretty neat. So
My favorite one is Sher Aaya Sher
yeah,
by Divine.
yeah,
And they what was the good thing is that they were featuring these rappers,
yeah,
actual real rappers.
yeah,
It's Kambhari,
yeah, yeah, yes,
right?
yes, yes,
That
yes.
that guy that they featured, and so it was a good thing. Like, and even who were the judges in
Hmm.
the selection battle
Yes, yes,
that
yes,
was
yes.
happening in the last sequence. These
Yeah,
guys were actually professional rappers, professional
yeah,
singers.
yeah,
Some girl was there. I don't remember her name.
yeah.
She's from South only.
Okay, okay.
So yeah, yeah.
And
So
yeah, and one more interesting is whatever the rappers they showed in Gully Boy movies are real rappers.
yeah, yeah. That's what it is. Like,
Yeah,
that's how they were featuring all
yeah,
these
yeah,
guys, right?
yeah,
And it
yeah.
was a great thing to do.
And one more thing is like Gully Boy changed the whole scene of a Desi hip hop scene in India because before Gully Boy, no one knew about rap culture. Like obviously, Honey Singh was there. He was doing pretty much good job here and there. But obviously, when Gully Boy came, before releasing Gully Boy, all so whatever you see in the movie, like the bond, what they all had in the movie, all the rappers. So currently, 2024, there's no such bond left in Indian hip hop scene. It's they've all splitted in the group. Divine has bought his label, and everyone is doing their own shit. And now if I just look back to the Gully Boy movie, it feels so weird because the person who they're talking together, who they're chilling with that together, they're not friends like now at least. They become their opponent. So it
Something
yeah, it kind of feels
something
funny now.
happened.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Something happened between Raftar, and
Raftar
there
and
was this one more.
Emiway.
Who was the other guy?
Raftar and Emiway.
Anyway, yeah, these
Yeah,
guys were roasting each other. But
yeah,
when we talk about roasting, they're not like us.
yeah,
That
yeah,
was is undefeated thing. That was
yeah,
a That was the ultimate thing, you
because
know.
because I remember I knew a movie called Gully Boy is releasing, which is based on Nazy's life. So I was excited because I used to listen to Nazy from a long time, and I genuinely respect that guy, and whatever the culture he gets and whatever rap he does, I really like it. Then I was pretty much excited. But before releasing of the movie, the all the rap battles and whatever the roasting disc culture started, where like he dropped one song, he dropped one song, he dropped one song, he dropped one. Back then, I was in my college days. Uh, I used to wait for, and the best part is they used to release the songs in every 2 days. So one person releases one song today, and after 1 day or 2 day, the opponent releases a song. So the whole week, the particular week went crazy for me because I used to listen to this song, and I used to discuss with my people. Oh, I used to break down the bars, what he meant, uh, uh, what who did he go to him personally, or whatever shots is they taking to. So one song was crazy, and next song the opponent releases, it was more better than the previous song. So the whole week went crazy. Has now we're witnessing the brutally diss battle between Kendrick and Drake. So even when the Kendrick and Drake beef were going on, the whole 10 days, whatever the beef started and ended, the whole 7 days, 10 days went crazy. Like because I was following the whole beef scene from start to end. So in a way, I feel this Metro Boomin guy, he was the spark. He was that like the that fire, that spark plug. So
Yeah, yeah.
Metro Boomin was the spark plug of the entire beef. If Metro Boomin didn't
Hmm.
release that album, none of them would
Hmm.
have started beef. But I I kind of feel that Metro Boomin could have not done this beef, but rap, everything goes on.
But he was having his fun, I guess.
Yeah,
He was
I
having his fun.
yeah, I love Metro Boomin, so I was like, so it was crazy for me. Yeah, and yeah, Future went hard on that,
Fuck.
so it was crazy, man. I really enjoy
Yeah,
this
dude.
beef scenes, but yeah, this got to be really brutal, honest.
But this in this movie we can see like on the spot what you are coming up is the real deal, right?
Yes,
Is the
yes,
real deal. We can
freestyles.
because when this rivalry is going on, it's something that like you have time, you have to think about it, and just like you make something pretty good, right?
Yes,
And
yes,
that's what these guys do. But on the spot, you have to think about things and then work out and just
yeah, yeah, yeah.
beat the shit out of the opponent with your words.
Yes, yes,
It was great, man. It was great seeing him, and it was a great movie. In 2020 when the Oscar was happening in the 18th anniversary of 8 Mile, he performed "Lose Yourself" on
hmm.
Oscars, and it was great, man. There is a fucking mosquitoes
I see tech people.
here. They're gonna be dead soon. So yeah, dude, I guess it was great. It was
Yeah,
great,
yeah,
the whole movie was great, and as many times and I'm going to watch this movie, I'm going to love it, especially the last sequence.
yeah,
And
yeah.
everybody from 313, put your motherfucking hands and follow me. Yeah, guys.
Crazy,
Guys,
crazy.
comment 313.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Because here so
If
far.
you have
So yeah,
sticked around
313.
so far, just comment down 313. Let's see who is here for Eminem and who's
Hmm.
here sticked around. And yeah, like so from my side, I like I'll just stick around I'll just be here for now because for me I treat 8 Mile as extended music video of Eminem's life. So
Hmm.
yeah, like because I follow his interviews, so I pretty much know his life. So whatever they showed us in the movie, it was all like fine. But yeah, from my side, I would treat
Hmm.
this as an extended music video of Yeah. So this will be my final thoughts. What about you?
So yeah, dude, I guess I'm gonna keep on watching this movie because I just
Yeah.
love it. I just love that. And I guess next time if we're gonna mention this movie, I guess I'm going to rap that
Rap
rap
God.
out the first
Yeah,
words, the
yeah,
first words, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So I'm gonna revisit that thing because it was great, you know.
Yes, yes, yes.
Actually I was not just singing the way because I was actually trying to match the way he was
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
speaking the words. So that made my throat so
Yes,
hurt,
yes, yes.
So otherwise, if you can simply memorize anything and you can
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah, yeah.
simply speak, but it doesn't happen. And it reminds me of Iggy Azalea, as Australian. She is an Australian rapper, and
Okay.
they say about her that she is the Lady Eminem because you should
Okay, okay.
because the way she used to rap her song the
Uh,
fancy she did with
what's the
who's
name?
the one Iggy Azalea, and the song is Fancy. And the
Fancy.
rap in that song, even she collaborated with Rita Ora, and that was in Black Widow song. In 2014, I was a big fan of Iggy Azalea, and yeah, man.
Fancy song. Iki Azalea. Charlie XCX.
Yeah, with the Shady and
Yeah,
Fancy.
yeah,
You
yeah,
should listen to the rap that she did in this song. It is pretty awesome. I
yeah,
was,
yeah,
you know, uh, as a woman, she was rapping like hell. You
yeah,
want to listen to these raps. Wow,
yeah, yeah.
what an amazing thing to listen to.
It,
So
recently,
yeah, dude, it was
yeah.
great. It was
So,
great, man.
so recently, like Charlie XCS released a new song with Billie Eilish. So I was watching a new song like 2 days back. The music video is really funny and crazy because you see a lot of underwears. People roll over their underwears. So it was pretty crazy. But yeah, Charlie XCX is also great artist. I'm gonna listen to Fancy and I'll see like
Does do.
yeah.
Especially the rap part. Okay, especially the rap part
Hmm.
and how she ends it. Iggy Azalea, her vocals were pretty great at that time. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know. I don't listen to her now. So I guess the album was New Classic, probably
Okay,
New
okay.
Classic. So, so yeah, dude. I guess that's it. That's
Yeah,
it for
yeah.
this 8 mile. I guess we are in the shelter and we're
Yes.
gonna start our whole battle with our jobs right from
Same
tomorrow.
shit
So
tomorrow, dude.
yeah, it comes right after the weekend. But yeah, whatever. And guys,
Yeah.
I'm back on Earth, so let's do some job. Let's make some movies, right?
Yes.
And and let's talk about some new movies and tell us what they can be.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.